Hello everyone. It's Val. Well, I'm here with my Graphics Fairy design team project. So I want to share this with you, but before I share this with you, I have to mention that this is sponsored. I do get a year's free subscription to the Graphics Fairy. And my goodness, I think the last count that I saw was well over 17,000 images. And not only that, there's video tutorials and all kinds of stuff. So anyway, what a privilege. I really appreciate it. So this is my fourth design team project. This is the Decorator's Daybook. And I'm zoomed out a bit because this is 11 inches high, and trying to get it in frame was a bit of a trick. But anyway, yeah, the Decorator's Daybook. I'm going to turn it so you can see the spine. Now, if any of you watch me on Instagram, you know that a couple years ago I harvested this fabric. So she's pretty old fabric, and so happy to be able to use it. So the image came from the Graphics Fairy. I just did a little bit of vintage measuring tape here just for interest. Yeah, this is some twill tape that I've had. It's vintage, but it worked great for a closure. Inside, of course, most of what you're going to see is from the Graphics Fairy, like this inside paper here, the end paper and the pocket, and this little piece here, which I made a lot of journaling cards, as I usually do. So yeah, this is just a little pocket that holds things to journal on. But yeah, this has got 3 signatures. I think it's 120 page sides. I put in a lot of cloth collage with some vintage, antique, and contemporary cloth. So I love doing that. So yeah, and I have some antique pieces here, the old checks and invoices and things. But I was thinking that, you know, if you were a decorator way back in the long ago in the past, you know, you'd have to have all your information. There was no internet for sure. So you'd have to keep it all in a book form. So aren't these pretty? These are printables from the Graphics Fairy. So I had certain pieces that I thought, well, I definitely want to include in this book, like this little vintage paint. Somebody did write on it, but little notebook thing. I don't know. It's really cool. I love the image on here. And I found a painter, artist materials, paints, colors, varnishes, wallpapers, and decorations receipt that I copied out of my collection, and I just stuck it there in that little pocket. Aren't these pretty? Aren't these gorgeous? I had a little post-it note there for some reason. And I printed them on linen paper, which I love to print on. And then here is one of the invoices that you can get. I put in some invoice, ledger, sorry. Brain wasn't working. Some old pictures. I don't know if you can see that real well with my ring light, but anyway, printed on vellum. Some of the images I printed on vellum. You know, made pockets, like I said. This is an actual piece of wallpaper that I have a roll of it, and I use it sparingly, even though I have a roll of it, but I just love it. I would guess probably from the 1920s, I would think, somewhere around there. But look at this image. Beautiful. Yeah, and I had a sticker book, which I took apart, and it had some really pretty room settings. And I thought, oh, that would look so nice in the center signatures. Here's another card that I printed off the Graphics Fairy. I put this old photograph. I don't know how old this photograph is. It's definitely antique, but anyway, some old lace. So I will just thumb through and show you. Made a little hidden pocket there. Oh yes, I did a lot of these samples that I printed not just on cardstock, but I also printed on fabric and put them together and just hung them over the page. This flips out here. This actually goes, it's got a little piece on the back that can go into a pocket. So lots of papers there to use. And then here, I clip this on. This is, that folds back like that. This is all these little cards that I made from the beautiful wallpaper samples off the site. Little journaling cards. I also back them. And yeah, I thought they were kind of cute. And I made some little belly bands here on this card. And these are a couple of the printables that you can get off the site as well. Love this marble type of paper. I think this may have been a book on the site, but I don't know. You can make things into anything you want. It's really cool. And yeah, okay, so this is the second signature. Like I said, a lot of cloth collage on this. Here's another one of the sample cards that I made. Whoops, there. Trying to stay in frame. But yeah, love printing on cloth. And some hidden journaling there. Yeah, so fun. Just so fun. And isn't that beautiful? Oh, they're all beautiful. It's fun when you go on the site and you can just choose something to print, and it's almost like getting a present. Sometimes I stand there at my printer and I wait for whatever I'm printing to come out, and it's like getting a present. I know, goofy, right? They're so pretty. And so this is from a sticker book that I had. So I just layered that page in the center that way. This was so fun to work on. It was enjoyable. Yeah, I mean, the wallpaper imagery, I think I put in wallpaper in the search bar and 4 full pages of thumbnails came up. So yeah, plenty. I hope you like this. This is the third signature. And I did want to share this with you. This is so old. It was just falling apart. I had to figure out how to put it together. I had these little samples for years, and I cut them up and I put them in this little Sherwin-Williams sample book from 1911. So cute. So yeah, I definitely had to put that in this journal. And here's another sample. And oh my goodness. Oh yes, I did, like I said, printed on vellum. This is one of the wallpaper on vellum, and I just loved how light that looked, how pretty. Maybe if I do it this way, you can see it a little bit better, hopefully. And anyway, yeah. So this is, like I said, my 4th design team project that I did. Had so much fun with it. I hope it inspires you to be able to go on the site and yeah, and see what you can do. You can do way better. I know you can. So go for it. Okay. Oh, before I forget, I have to show you some of the printables where I took things. So the cover came from this one, which was the Vintage Office Supplies. That's the cover. Okay, and then here's another bundle, the Heritage wallpaper, which I used some of the bits out of here. And then the French blue and cream ephemera. Love, love, love some of these things here. Oh my goodness, gorgeous blue. And then favorite things set 2, which I pulled this invoice off of. I don't know if you can see that. So cute. I used that several times and printed that on vellum and paper. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the Decorator's Day book. I know I had a blast doing it. So take care. Bye.